we watching timeshares right now. Cause boy, what? Boy, they try to get me today. He was like, they tried to get me. Boy, boy, boy. What's up? Bro, they really, yeah. Yeah, baby cheese. I bet y'all, I'm a little hungry.
the other powerful tactics that salespeople use to get you to spend ridiculous amounts of money on timeshares. Like I mentioned before, you're usually on vacation when you're hearing timeshare pitches. You might have spent the day at the beach or a resort enjoying your version of paradise, and the salespeople know to lean into this. They paint you a picture of luxurious vacations and the perfect lifestyle, tapping into your dreams and emotions. You start seeing yourself in those scenarios, and now you're itching for a way into that imagined world. That right there is how they get you. And I'm not just making this up. I actually came across a video that outlined this exact sales strategy for timeshare sellers. Check it out.
What are you selling again? Timeshare. Paint the picture for them of what their life could be like, should be like, if they own a timeshare or vacation home, and then you got to close them on that dream.
But you know what is both hilarious and awful and ironic? I don't know what else you would call this. Is that you know what the one top comment, and really only comment on that video was this woman, Bridget, saying, quote, "I hate my timeshare and I can't sell it. Wish I would have never bought it." And that was not the only in the wild comment I saw about timeshares while researching for this video. My honorable mention goes to this hot tip on how to get out of presentations. Quote, "Not sure it's true, but someone told me just say you're in active bankruptcy and walk out." So here's a question. If timeshares are so scammy, and we'll see in a second how cruddy a deal they are compared to traditional vacations, then why do these timeshare salespeople go so hard selling them? I mean, are they just really passionate about fractional ownership of real estate? Maybe, but my guess is they like the money. And boy, oh boy, like any good grifting, there is money to be made.
Those who take the fewest amount of vacations
are most likely to have a heart attack. You're just like a doctor, nurse, fireman, policeman, a lifeguard. They all save lives.
and you all do it too. Today, make a sale, save a life. Right there.
When I looked it up, I found out that timeshare sales reps can make anywhere from 10 to 30% commission on a sale. 30% of $30,000, that is $9,000 right there.
How much money can someone make in the timeshare industry? It's pretty much unlimited, just like in general real estate. It all depends on how much you sell, what your volume is.
Basically what I'm saying is there is a lot of incentive for these sales reps to pull out all the tactics with you and say whatever they need to get you to buy in. From the fake urgency to the buddy-buddy routine and oh, for you man, I'll take off $10,000 to the dream selling to the misleading financial justifications we talked about earlier. Speaking of which, we already covered how timeshares are often framed as investments, which isn't true, but they're also often framed as better vacation deals than traditional vacationing, which also isn't true. Now, like I mentioned earlier, maybe for some people, like a single-digit percentage of people, it's valuable for them if they like to go to the exact same place every single year, they don't mind the additional costs, and they just really want that one specific place at one specific time. But most people aren't like that, and they don't travel like that throughout their life, especially in the age of Airbnbs, niche lodging options like tree houses, bed and breakfast, van life, cruises, not to mention websites like Groupon that aggregate great vacation deals year-round. There are more ways than ever to find a travel that meets your specific interests and budget. And even better, you can switch it up as your life changes. You might love the idea of staying in a ski town in your 30s, but by the time you're in your 70s, maybe all you want to do is sit on the lake in a cozy cabin for vacation. Timeshares pigeonhole you in a very expensive pigeonhole. So let's compare. Say that you buy into a timeshare. It's the same cost as that TikToker that we saw earlier, so it's $30,000 upfront cost with $1,000 a year maintenance fees. But remember, despite what salespeople might say, those maintenance fees are probably going to go up over the years, and you're only going to be able to stay at your timeshare for pre-chosen weeks of the year. Little to no switcheroos. Also, quick reminder, you still have to pay for plane tickets. I know that'll be the case for both. I just feel like that part's forgotten about in the sales pitches for timeshares. Compare this now to a traditional vacation where you pay as you go. Let's assume that for 1 week you spend $2,500 and you do this every single year. And yes, most likely that's going to also go up with inflation. Though maybe some years you splurge for an international trip and other times you want to do something cheaper, like a national park. That's the thing about this option. You have the ability to choose any destination you want in the world every single year. You can choose whatever dates you want, and you can leverage deals and discounts as you find them. So skip 10 years ahead, and your timeshare option costs at very minimum $40,000, and your non-timeshare option is costing an estimated $25,000. And that's not even mentioning one of the biggest things in all of this, which is the opportunity cost of that $30,000 upfront payment for the timeshare. Because for some people, that might be money that they have to take out debt for. And even if you have the money, that's money that could have gone into investments and could have been accumulating more wealth with compound interest over time. But instead, it's been wrapped up into something that, as we established before, is not an investment. Timeshares are a tricky thing because they feed that side of us that wants to feel rich, that wants to cling to a vacation dream, that wants to feel like we can own our own slice of paradise. But timeshares are enormous purchases, and huge purchases like that should never be made spur of the moment under the gaze of a high-pressure salesperson. That right there is a recipe for keeping you very poor. But what do you think? Have you ever been to one of these timeshare presentations? And if you have, are they as scammy as I'm saying they are, or did I get something wrong? Let me know your thoughts and experiences in the comments down below, and what topics you want to see me cover next. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and check out my most recent video on fake rich flexing vacations edition. I think you'll like that video. And thank you so much to my patrons on Patreon for supporting this channel. Thank you to those on Buy Me a Coffee for supporting as well. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Auto insurance all seems the same until it's time to use it. With USAA, it's easy to file claims, schedule repairs, and access roadside assistance right through your app. Or you could take your chances somewhere else. Get a quote today.
Fall is fast approaching. Sharp end-of-season outdoor deals at Ashley during the Labor Day sale, where you'll find outdoor favorites marked down at prices you won't believe. Shop more Labor Day deals in-store and online. Only at Ashley.
What's the vibes? Who even on here? My fault. I need to go talk to mom. Let's watch some more videos. I really want to finish this video.
What if you could taste the movie?
What's the vibes? You don't know.
A healthy habit. If we go back to our friends at the FTC, aka the people in the U.S. government who are meant to protect us as consumers, they have mince words
What up? What up?
the supposed investment value of these timeshare sales pitches. And say vacations, where any timeshare isn't free, but just sitting there rinsing their chairs and falling for their pitch. 100%, some people be easy. They go in for the free stuff, they say no a few times, and then they go on their way with their stuff. But on the other hand, some people have awful experiences where the presentations that are supposed to go 90 minutes end up going on for over 4 hours, where sales reps become hostile when you show you aren't interested in buying, and on the extreme end, you have horror stories like this one, where a couple was kept 8 hours for a sales presentation and fed alcohol on an empty stomach, which in turn led them to sign over $22,000.
And they were persuasive, and they kept pushing us, and we'd say no, and they'd say something else.
Then the couple says, without asking, a glass of red wine showed up for her, and it's already cracked open can of beer for him. Both say soon after sipping on those drinks, they started feeling funny.
I felt sick. And he just was like in a trance. He's just sitting there, like glass of this.
Next thing they knew, they were issuing page after page, agreed to open up credit cards for the nearly $22,000 down payment.
The news piece then goes on to interview a former timeshare salesperson who says that alcohol can be used intentionally as one of the strategies to get people to close a deal.
And pictures of sales meetings where he says they were instructed to tell customers anything to close the deal.
You do whatever it is you need to do to get the sale.
He didn't sell to Pete and Susie, but says booze was regularly brought to the negotiation table without people asking.
You know, after 4 hours of not drinking, not eating, half a beer, you're starting to feel buzzed.
Because what's a better way to make people open new lines of credit or wipe out their savings? Get them drunk. Drunk plus appealing to their emotions, which is one of the other powerful tactics that salespeople use to get you to spend ridiculous amounts
Oh
of
my
money on
goodness.
timeshares.
This
Like I mentioned
different.
before, you're
Dottie
just
Tashi,
when
you
you're
got
hearing timeshare pitches. You might have spent the day at the beach or a resort enjoying your version of paradise, and the salespeople know to lean into this. They paint you a picture of luxurious vacations and the perfect lifestyle, tapping into your dreams and emotions. You start seeing yourself in those scenarios, and now you're inching for a way into that imagined world. That right there is how they get you. And I'm not just making this up. I actually came across a video that outlined this exact sales strategy for timeshare sellers. Check it out.
What are you selling again? Paint the picture for them of what their life could be like, should be like, if they owned a timeshare or a vacation home, and then you got to close them on that dream.
But you know what is
So you gotta give up.
I don't know what else you would call this, is that you know what the one top comment, and really only comment on that video was this woman, Bridget, saying, quote, "I hate my timeshare and I can't sell it. Wish I would have never bought it." And that is not the only in the wild comment that I saw about timeshares while researching for this video. My honorable mention goes to this hot tip on how to get out of presentations. Quote, "Not sure it's true, but someone told me just say you're in active bankruptcy and walk out." So here's a question. If timeshares are so scammy, and we'll see in a second how cruddy a deal they are compared to traditional vacations, then why do these timeshare salespeople go so hard selling them? I mean, are they just really passionate about fractional ownership of real estate? Maybe, but my guess is they like the money. And boy, oh boy, like any good grifting, there is money to be made.
Those who take the fewest amount of vacations
Are most likely to have a heart attack. You're just like a doctor, nurse, fireman, policeman, a lifeguard. They all save lives.
and you all do it too. Today, make a sale, save a life. Let's have it right there.
When I looked it up, I found out
Make a sale, save a life is crazy.
the timeshare sales reps can make anywhere from 10 to 30% commission on a sale. 30% of $30,000, that is $9,000 right there.
How much money can someone make in the timeshare industry? It's pretty much unlimited, just like in general real estate. It all depends on how much you sell, what your volume is.
Basically what I'm saying is there is a lot of incentive for these sales reps to pull out all the tactics with you and say whatever they need to get you to buy in. From the fake urgency to the buddy routine and I'll take off $10,000 to the dream financial justifications we talked about earlier. We already covered how timeshares are often framed as investments, which isn't true, but they're also often framed as better businesses than traditional vacation. Now, like I mentioned earlier, maybe for some people, like a single-digit percentage of people, it's valuable for them if they like to go to the exact same place every single year. They don't mind the additional costs, and they just really want that one specific time. Some people aren't like that, and they don't travel like that throughout their life, especially in the age of Airbnbs, niche lodging options, and tree houses, bed and breakfast, van life, cruises, not to mention websites like Groupon that aggregate great vacation deals year-round. There are more ways than ever to find a travel that meets your specific interests and budget. And even better, you can switch it up as your life changes. You might love the
Please don't do
idea
the
of
most
staying
right
in your
now.
30s, but by the time you're in your 70s, maybe all you want to do is sit on a lake in a cozy cabin for vacation. Timeshares pigeonhole you in a very expensive pigeonhole. So let's compare. Say that you buy into a timeshare. It's the same cost as that TikToker that we saw earlier, so it's $30,000 upfront cost with $1,000 a year maintenance fees. But remember, despite what salespeople might say, those maintenance fees are probably going to go up over the years, and you're only going to be able to stay at your timeshare for pre-chosen weeks of the year. Little to no switcheroos. Also, quick reminder, you still have to pay for plane tickets. I know that'll be the case for both. I just feel like that part's forgotten about in the sales pitches for timeshares. Compare this now to a traditional vacation where you pay as you go. Let's assume that for 1 week you spend $2,500 and you do this every single single year. And yes, most likely that's going to also go up with inflation. Though maybe some years you splurge for an international trip and other times you want to do something cheaper, like a national park. That's the thing about this option. You have the ability to choose any destination you want in the world every single year. You can choose whatever dates you want, and you can leverage deals and discounts as you find them. So skip 10 years ahead, and your timeshare option costs at very minimum $40,000. And your non-timeshare option is costing an estimated $25,000. And that's not even mentioning one of the biggest things in all of this, which is the opportunity cost of that $30,000 upfront payment for the timeshare. Because for some people, that might be something to take out debt for. And even if you have the money, that's money that could have gone into investments and could have been accumulating more wealth with compound interest over time. But instead, it's been wrapped up into something that, as we established before, is
y'all watch my how to budget video. It's 52 views. I haven't had 50 views in forever.
But timeshares are enormous purchases, and huge purchases like that should never be made spur of the moment under the gaze of a high-pressure salesperson. That right there is a recipe for keeping you very poor. But what do you think? Have you ever been to one of these timeshare presentations? And if you have, are they as scammy as I'm saying they are?
First 50 views ever, bro.
In the comments down below, and what topics you want to see me cover next. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and check out my most recent video on fake rich flexing vacations edition. I think you'll like that video. And thank you so much to my patrons on Patreon for supporting this channel. Thank you to those on Buy Me a Coffee for supporting as well. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right, great video. I want to watch this video right here. Let me see. Switch cam.
Imagine being able to build.
Oh, we got Noah Lyles. Let's see how this went. Cassane Thompson, Kenny Bernard. Got Courtney Lindsay. I actually ran against him. What a time.
Is resurgent under his old coach, gone back to Michael Ford, having a fine season, as is this man. Carly Sabine won 5 out of 5 at the start of the season. Can he finally get on the podium at a major championships? Shane Thompson, silver medalist in that Olympic final, the best in the history of track and field by 5 thousandths of a second. Can he get revenge today? Kenny Bernard, the double Olympic silver medalist at 200 meters, unbeaten in the 100 so far. Great reception for him. Now then, Noah Lyles, Olympic champion by those 5 thousandths in Paris. The showman stared Bernard down in the US trials and got a shove for his troubles. Didn't like it at all. They said they've made up. Coleman, the 60-meter specialist, expect him to get up quickly. And David Vidovic from Poland gets a great reception from the home crowd in lane 9. But this is the first rematch between the athletes in 5 and 7 since that Olympic final. The closest Olympic final in Olympic history.
Oh.
Can Lyles do it again? Can Shane Thompson somehow continue his brilliant form? He's the fastest man in the world this year. 9:75. The meeting record, 9:87. Roy Baker. So Thompson in 5. Bernard in 6. Lyles in 7.
Bro, this thing full.
Expect some fireworks. Lanes 100 meters.
Oh yeah, I need to go to Canva. I need to edit that today. Like, I should have edited that first. Oh yeah, he got out. He got out. Oh gee. He got out and didn't lose it. He's different. He's different. No, he's different.
Yesterday, his flight was delayed, but no hangover at all. His fine season continues. He got out really well. We know he's a good starter. Lyles came back like a train, but on this occasion, he had too much to do and was actually a comfortable second in the end. No need to go to the thousands. Lyles getting better, but Thompson, so far this season, the man to beat.
Well, he is, yes, but isn't it so ominous that Noah Lyles is getting quicker and quicker? His best before today, 10 seconds dead, and he runs 9:90. Didn't get the best of starts, he never does, Noah Lyles, but he is the Olympic champion, and he's rounding into form, and if he had another 7 or 8 metres there, I think he probably have caught the Jamaican 9:87 to 9:90. It equals the meeting record. By the way, that's the 4th meeting record in 5 races in our international window of this coverage so far, because Shane Thompson's so powerful out of the blocks. He's a massive fellow, the 24-year-old, and he gets that to jump on the rest of the field, most importantly on Noah Lyles, and holds his race together well. He finishes strongly too. Lyles,
Bro's 24? Come on, bro. Bro's 24. Oh, he's different. Alright.
Texas homeowners, if you could get backup batteries
See, alright, we editing a pizzeria video right now.
would you take them?
I mean,
So,
you're already paying an electric bill, right? Howard taught you how to get rich if you were paid.
alright, before we even watch the video, let's see. How did Power teach us how to get rich? I feel like it taught us how to move in silence, for real, for real. Canva is crazy. What's crazy about Canva? Hell, what's crazy about Canva? I'm trying to edit a pizzeria video right now. Please don't do the most right now. For real. For real. That boy trying to do the most right now. He trying to get on me for real. Don't do it to me. What did I get? Let me see. Miliano's Pizza. Miliano Pizzeria. Calzone. Oh yeah, I got the calzone. That thing was bussin'. So boom. All right. Let me know what you think, how you got rich from Canva. I mean, how you got rich from Power. What's some tips they taught you how to get rich from Power? I feel number one, keep your business about your business. That's number one. Keep your business about your business. Handle that business. Get the money. Get the money. It ain't nothing funny. Get it. Number two. I already know. Come up in the sheen. I'm busting down a crew. Crew. All right, no cap. Number two, I would say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You know what I'm saying? I know that's cliche, but I seen it. Three. I feel like three. It was probably not how to get money, but it just showed me like you can't tell your kids like to do something and you doing it because they gonna want to do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. When I have kids now, even now, like I'm probably just living a great life, a holy life for real. Cause what that boy Treek was tripping. That boy was tripping. Let's keep the vibes going. So I think I'm gonna do 5. 3. I would say have a business, have an umpire, have a business, and cause he had that club was nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the club was nice. 4, I don't know. 4, I don't know. Please don't do the most right now. 4, I will say don't do it to me for real. Don't even do it to me for real. 4, let me think about Power. Stay protected. No, having a good lawyer, oh bro, that changes things. Like, I ain't gonna say you could do anything, but having a good lawyer helps. Having a good lawyer definitely helps. Number 5, choose a good partner. Choose a good partner that will help you.
Attention. Most people watch Power for the drama, the betrayal, and the shootouts.
Let's go.
If you were really watching, you saw something else. You saw the playbook. Ghost didn't just hustle. He scaled, pivoted, and made power moves that looked like street business. But underneath, they were boardroom genius. This wasn't just about survival. It was about evolving. Every episode had a message, hiding beneath the guns and the glamour. And in this video, we're breaking down the key money lessons from Power that every hustler, entrepreneur, or forward thinker should know. Lesson 1, build a brand beyond the hustle. Ghost wasn't trying to be the biggest drug dealer forever. He had a bigger plan. He opened Truth, a high-end nightclub, not just to clean money, but to create a new identity. This move was strategic. He knew the hustle had an expiration date, and if he didn't build something legitimate, he'd die in the game or rot in prison. The club wasn't just a front. It was the first piece of his transition from Ghost to James St. Patrick, respected businessman. What does this teach us? Your grind shouldn't trap you. It should fund your future. A strong brand built outside your original hustle gives you options. It opens rooms your street rep can. Think of how people flip streetwear brands, consulting firms, or real estate deals after making their first money. Ghost knew his end goal wasn't dominance in the drug game. It was freedom, but freedom needs structure. The smartest part, he wasn't waiting to retire before starting. He built while still in the trenches.
Building while still in the trenches. That's a good one. Like, I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I got my job, but I'm also DJing. You know what I'm saying? I'm also with the content creation for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm also like just trying to build myself each and every level. You know what I'm saying? Even with the knowledge. You see, I got the book right here, Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying? So when you do see that, you see the opportunity to be great. You did? Or do you did? You did. Yeah, God, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't do this book I ain't do this book good. I did not keep my book up, but please don't do that. I like it. I ain't really enjoyed this, but please don't do that much. If I hit you up, you don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Build your self-esteem. All right. Y'all want to grow? Think Grow Rich, the black choice. What a book! What a book!
That's how real players move. They plant the seeds early, they diversify, and they never let the grind define who they're becoming. Lesson 2.
I'm not saying my AI employee works harder than me, but he hasn't taken a coffee break since I installed him. I didn't hire Alfred because I wanted to feel futuristic. I hired him because I was drowning. Too many emails, too many meetings, too many decisions waiting on me. That kind of stuff doesn't grow your business. It just stops it from falling apart. That's where Alfred comes in. He's my AI executive assistant inside Motion. Alfred handles my inbox, schedules my calls, follows up when I forget, and flags what actually needs my attention. He doesn't stall, doesn't drop balls, and definitely doesn't ask me to circle back. Now, I spend less time juggling logistics and more on sales, ops, and strategy. Running a business means wearing a lot of hats, but Alfred made it so I can finally take a few off. If you're tired of being your own bottleneck, tap below and try Motion's AI employees for free.
Play both sides strategically. Ghost was a master of double lives. On one hand, he was a high-level drug boss. On the other, a respected club owner and public figure. He sat in meetings with politicians, detectives, and business elites while hiding the fact that he still ran a criminal empire. How did he pull this off? He understood both sides of power. The streets taught him how to move quietly. The boardroom taught him how to speak the language of money. The real lesson here is about adaptation. In life and business, it's not about choosing one world and staying there. It's about knowing how to move between them. When you can read both the streets and the suits, you become unpredictable. You become dangerous. Ghost could read people, adjust his tone, and manipulate conversations to his advantage. That's how he kept winning, even when he was surrounded by enemies. We see this in real life too. Leaders who come from nothing and learn to navigate elite spaces often outshine those born into power. Why? Because they know struggle, they know risk, and they've learned how to wear multiple masks without losing the core game. Of course, playing both sides is dangerous. One misstep, and both worlds can crash in on you. But for a while, Ghost balanced it. That's what made him so compelling, so hard to stop. Lesson 3. Protect your inner circle, but verify loyalty. Ghost didn't fall because of his enemies. He fell because of the people closest to him. Tommy, his ride or die, turned on him more than once. Kanan was a mentor who became a rival. Even Angela, the woman he loved, played both sides. The truth is, your circle is your power base. And if you don't protect it or check it, your empire can fall from the inside. Ghost made the mistake of assuming loyalty was permanent. It's not. Loyalty shifts with power shifts. He never fully checked Tommy's envy or Angela's conflict of interest. And by the time he saw betrayal, it was too late. His world was already burning. This happens in real life too. Startups fall apart when co-founders turn. Teams collapse when someone leaks information or flips to a competitor. That's why smart leaders don't just trust their team, they manage their team. They run audits, they draw boundaries, they test trust quietly, but consistently. What could Ghost have done differently? He could have separated emotion from strategy. He could have created layers of protection around himself. And most importantly, he could have replaced loyalty with alignment. When everyone's goals match yours, betrayal becomes harder. In the end, Ghost had the vision, the skills, and the power, but he lost control of the people who knew him best. That was the crack in his empire. That's where it all started to fall apart. Lesson 4. Balance ambition with moral strategy. In power, Ghost's ambition is unmatched. He wants to lead the drug gang, run a successful nightclub, and build a new life with Angela. But every step forward comes with a moral compromise. He lies, manipulates, cheats, and kills. He cheats on Tasha to be with Angela. He frames people close to him. He bends the rules of business, cheats.
Wait, let's listen to that one again.
And Ghost had the vision, the skills, and the power, but he lost control of the people who knew him best. That was the crack in his empire. That's where it all started to fall apart. Lesson 4. Balance ambition with moral strategy.
Balance ambition with moral strategy. Yeah, I rock with that one. If you got a boo, stay with your boo, man. Stay with your boo. That's a. I'm about to choke. That's something I practice daily, bro. Just like run away from temptation and just sticking to myself. Run away from temptation, bro. You got to do that.
Strategy. In power, Ghost's ambition is unmatched. He wants to lead the drug gang, run a successful nightclub, and build a new life with Angela. But every step forward comes with a moral compromise. He lies, manipulates, cheats, and kills. He cheats on Tasha to be with Angela. He frames people close to him. He bends the rules of business, love, and survival until the lines disappear. Each of these decisions chips away at the trust people have in him. It costs allies like Tommy. It hurts his kids. It even drives Angela to her death. The lesson here is simple. Ambition without moral limits destroys everything you're working for. Yes, leaders need strategy, but strategy without values becomes chaos. In the real world, this is how corporate scandals begin. Take the story of Theranos. What started as innovation turned into lies, cover-ups, and collapsed trust. Those are mirrors that slow unravel, where small decisions become irreversible. What's more troubling is how audiences responded. Critics at the LA Times pointed out that viewers still rooted for Ghost, even as he kept falling deeper into moral decay. That says a lot about how society sometimes glorifies success over integrity. The takeaway is clear. Being powerful doesn't mean discarding the values. If you want to build something that lasts, your ambition has to be guided by a moral compass. Ghost had the brains and the vision, but he kept
I like that. You know what I'm saying? Young dudes, they be talking like, man, I'm about to get this money, bro. I'm like, what about like being a good person? I want this money, you know? And that's why like I've been doing nonprofits. I like, don't get me wrong, I do want some money. I do want the like, finer things in life, but like honestly, I look at my life and like I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got both parents. I got a girlfriend. You know, I even got my brother and his family, right? And my supporting cast members, cousins, esteems, and I got a good church family. So in that instance, I am blessed. You know, I feel like you don't gotta have the Maseratis, the nice clothes to feel blessed and be blessed. You know, and that's why I ain't gonna lie, I try to stay off the media because one thing about social media is the FOMO. Like the FOMO's so real, man. FOMO's so real. She's like, bro, I wish I was there. I need to write something in my calendar. Let me see. I think it's the 27th. I might slide.
shortcuts. And in the end, that made him a cautionary tale, not a legend. Lesson 5. Don't let ego blind your exit strategy. One of Ghost's biggest downfalls is not knowing when to walk away. He reaches the top, successful clubs, rising political influence, real estate deals. But instead of pulling back and securing what he built, he doubles down. He believes he's untouchable. He wants more power, more control, more legacy. Even when the signs are clear that he's in too deep, he keeps pushing, and it all collapses. This is one of the most important lessons in business and life. Know when it's time to exit. Ego makes people overstay their moment. That's how legacies get destroyed. In Ghost's case, his refusal to let go pulls everyone into chaos. Tasha, Tariq, Angela, even his political partners. By the end, he's surrounded by envy, legal problems, and betrayal. He died trying to protect the legacy, never took time to stabilize. In the real world, founders and CEOs face this all the time. PwC reports that most family businesses fail because there's no exit or succession plan. Leaders want to be your replacement, but that mindset ends up doing more harm than good. Even massive companies have collapsed because leaders couldn't step aside.
Men doing at least 150 grand a year. If you're completely out of shape, let's drop the ego and get real for a moment. If you haven't been ripped in 10 years, understand that you might think you know what to do, but it's clearly not working. If you could have done it on your own, you would have had a six-pack already. But listen, no matter where your physique is at right now, we can do in the next 10 months what you haven't been able to do in the past 10 years.
Alright,
We will help you get absolutely shredded. And if it doesn't work, you don't pay a dime. If you want to learn more, hit the link below or keep watching.
Alright, thank you.
We help high-income men get shredded without spending the entire day working out and putting chicken and lettuce in a plastic container like a broke gym junkie who has no life outside the gym. Financial success with a soft and weak body isn't winning. You can have all the money you want.
Bro, creating content is so beautiful. Like,
your neighbors and coworkers.
This guy, he play NFL. He just like my post. It's crazy.
Never doubt God gives you a promise. And man, that lesson was so deep. I had to talk about it. Go.
Shout out to the home owners. You fancy, huh? Yo, you got it. Let them know that everything big. Never done To my LA girls. Let me.
Man, I was about to get scammed today. Woo! But they be trying to get you. How I almost got scammed today. So, you already know. I have hotel call me. Hey, what up, bro? We appreciate you for joining our reward program.
People know when you about to pop off. There's a certain kind of shift that others can feel in the air when you finally lock in. You lose the insecurity of people judging you, get crazy consistent, you be posting every single day. And even if people don't say anything about it to you, you will notice the shift in the way
They see it.
I don't understand how y'all go on.
Nah, it was so cool this weekend. Like, people was really like, bro, I see your post. Like, I seen your post. And I appreciate that. Yeti. I appreciate that on my mind. Head done, head done.
So I'm going to code out in sections and pray.
Every
You still run with your phone.
The embrace you have. Life.
All right, we're about to make a video. Sleep is important. Sleep is important. Lars, my guy. Hey, man, I just want to say I really appreciate you for important since day one, Ski. You know what I'm saying? Your motivation, your support has helped me get to this point. You dig what I'm saying? Triangular been here for a while. I appreciate that. But your motivation, it has helped me. You know what I'm saying? It's helped me get to this point for real, for real. I'm about to make a video about content creators. Upcoming content creators. Let me tell you. One thing about content creating. Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait. I'm about to make a video. It's no problem. I was with you because you helped me. Hey, I appreciate you. Wait, how did I help you for real? With the videos or what you mean? But yeah, man, that means a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Them comments, like, it keep me going, you know? I'm like, man, I gotta keep going for Lars. So I definitely hope you've been enjoying the content too. Let me see. I just got an email. She see money all around me. I feel like I'm the man. But I was down and out like last week. Tell me, where have you been? I was, man, that means a lot. Hey, I'm looking forward to you to graduate this semester, man. I'm rooting for you. All right, let's go back to TikTok, y'all. Hey, man, I was on TikTok and I was just thinking, like, people that's big creators that give advice, their word is not bond. Like, they're trying to figure it out just like you trying to figure it out. And I say that because I had over 26 million views over the last 3 months. And after that, I did my thing. And now I'm like, okay, what's next? What can I keep going? What can I keep doing, right? I'm still planning. I'm still networking. I'm still doing things to grow my network, right? So I could sit up here and be like, give you advice like, this is what I would do to get XYZ followers or 26 million views. But really, I don't know what I'm doing. And the fact, like, when I say I don't know, like, I know how to post and how to edit now, but I don't know what's going to be the next. I don't know the next trends. I don't know, right? So that's more like me brainstorming each week, planning each week, going, seeing, researching, right? Because the research can be my research. Like, you honestly could create your own research to say what works for you, but trust yourself. Peace. All right, so yeah, I had to make that video.
Hey man, I was on TikTok and I was just thinking like, people that's big creators, they give advice. Their word is not bond. Like they're trying to figure it out just like you trying to figure it out. And I say that because I had over 26 million views over the last 3 months. And after that, I did my thing and now I'm like, okay, what's next?
Todd, you're welcome. I have to hire you as a DJ. You see it? Yuddy. Shout out to the home owners. Add some lo-fi music background on your TikTok. Alexa, play lo-fi.
Here's a station based on calming lo-fi by lo-fi beats, lo-fi hip-hop beats, and lo-fi sleep, chill, and study.
Hey man, I was on TikTok.
I've been liking this sound. I've been liking this sound right here.
I was on TikTok. I was just thinking like, people that's big creators, they give advice. Their word is not bond. Like they're trying to figure it out just like you trying to figure it out. And I say that because I had over. Hey man, I was on TikTok.
Oh yeah. Don't let it drown out your beautiful voice, Drew. Ta! I appreciate you.
Hey, yeah, come here.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
Jeez. Hey, 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 hey. Shout out to the home owners.
What if getting branded is
Well, you got it. Let them know that everything big and now done and hell done and everything big. Hey, my God.
get your one drop? Now this mill has. What am I afraid? This is supposed to be.
These supposed to be. People don't have time to hang. I was looking at me saying, say you promised me you would never change. You promised me you would never change.
It ain't nothing like the first day of school. You got on that fresh fit. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, nobody can't tell me no when I got that fresh fit on. And not only the fit, the fresh shoes. Like anybody know, my mom was like, you better not mess up them shoes. I'm talking about you could.
You couldn't do anything without the Forshies. All right, let's get it. All right, now I'm learning some Spanish for
Es
real.
un poco tarde ahora.
It's a little tarde. Tarde mean late too.
¿Cuándo sales del trabajo?
¿Cuántas sales de trabajo?
Sales. Yo trabajo muchas semanas.
Ella solo trabaja 2 semanas. Ella is only.
Siempre me levanto temprano.
Temprano.
Tengo 2 semanas de mucho trabajo.
Tengo 2 semanas de mucho trabajo.
Salgo del trabajo a las 5. Salgo.
You could have bought a Hyundai on Amazon. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. Limited availability. Pickup through participating Hyundai dealer and select markets.
Salgo.
Siempre salgo de casa temprano. Siempre salgo de casa temprano. ¿Vas al cine con nosotros?
Vas al cine con nosotros. No, hoy salgo tarde del trabajo. I'll leave late from work today.
A menudo tenemos días difíciles.
A veces tenemos días fáciles en la oficina.
A veces Miguel sale del trabajo tarde. Muy bien, casi.
Ella sale de casa muy temprano. Ella sale de casa muy temprano.
Yo creo. Tarea es difícil. ¡Uy! No. Esta clase no fácil es. ¡Uy! No. Mi trabajo no fácil. Ah, ¿ves? ¡Uy! No. Yo creo que tarea es difícil. ¡Uy! No. La.
I'm just about a minute. Dang. Missed it by a minute. What language you're doing? Espanol. I went to Spanish for what? Lars, you really know Spanish then? Sheesh. My bro Espanol for real. That one was kind of hard. A veces tenemos días fáciles en la oficina.
A menudo tenemos días difíciles. A menudo tenemos días difíciles. A menudo tenemos días difíciles. Difíciles.
Difíciles.
Yo nunca trabajo después de las 9.
Yo nunca trabajo después de las 9. Sound like a 9.
Mi madre siempre trabaja tarde. Tarde.
¿Te pones los zapatos, hija?
Te pones las zapatas, hija. Your shoes sin leche. Sí, mamá, disposes del desayuno. 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 Yes, mom. And like, put up your shoes. Felipe. Mucho.
¿A qué hora sales de la universidad hoy?
Okay, what? Now, today. So,
Ropa.
Alright.
Ella hace el desayuno antes de las 8. Haces antes.
Yo solo hago dos cosas en la tarde. Yo solo hago dos cosas en la tarde. Yo solo hago dos cosas en la tarde. Yo solo hago dos cosas en la... Yo solo hago dos cosas en la tarde. La tarde.
I only do cosas.
¿Qué quiero hacer hoy? ¿Una tarea muy difícil o ir a la playa y pasar tiempo con mis amigos? Voy a la playa. Tengo que salir antes de las 7.
Tom.
¿Qué? Haces. Tarde. Hace.
Los diarios. Sobre la meta.
Muchas cosas. Oh, it's pretty difficult.
At Sutter, healing hearts never stops. Our specialists provide life-changing cardiac care for every heartbeat, every step of the way, and are dedicated to helping hearts love longer and beat stronger. Whether it's transplants, arrhythmias, or blood pressure management. Pioneering heart
Hey,
care isn't just
you know what's crazy about these days, bro? Especially in this era of social media and stuff, bro. If you're somebody that stays to yourself, bro, or you don't post everything that you do, you don't post. So bad. They say
I can't draw a straight line. I don't have the talent, Bob, to do what you're doing. That's baloney.
Just stay open to how good your life can get, because you might think that your life is good right.
If you're seeing this, Prospects is available in your
3 to 5 times a day.
What's up, everybody? It's day 29.
I guess it was all just Maybelline. Oh, never knew that I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing, I found.
I'm gonna join the talent show.
Never knew that I was missing, but you know once we start kissing, I find. I'm done.
Alright. Oh my god, that was amazing. Like, that was mind blowing. Like, keep singing. That was really good. How you doing? I'm gonna sing a song.
Right. What do we do?
Bear with me, sir. Sorry. I thought you said stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Yeah, I was gonna do something else, but I just sing that song, sir. Oh, you can do what you want. Go ahead. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick. Papa.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm just gonna sing really quick. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game.
I wish I knew how to juggle. I wish I knew how to juggle.
Think that the physical things define what we think. And I've been there before, but that life's a bore, so full of the superficial. 'Cause some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't
Pretty good.
you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond ring. I'm just one of everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. That's it.
That was really good. You might be the best singer tonight so far. Like, thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Yeah, for Bob Paula.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all tap the live.
Whoa!
I'm like, you will guarantee your spot to go there. Alright, I'm ready. I'm sorry for that. Wait.
Softly with this song, I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style, and so.
All right.
Your kids won't.
Let's get back into the vibe.
Empires don't last about strategy for the long game. He didn't just fail to plan his exit. He ignored every sign telling him it was time. His story is a warning. Success is not just about what you build. It's also about how and when you choose to step away. Leave too early, you might miss your moment. Stay too long, you lose everything. Lesson 6. Know the rules, but Never assume you're unbreakable. Ghost was a master of the game. He knew the streets, he knew the club scene, and he learned the political world fast. He built networks, cleaned money, dodged surveillance, and stayed 5 steps ahead for a while. But over time, his confidence turned into arrogance. He stopped being cautious. He underestimated rivals. He ignored threats from law enforcement. He acted like the rules didn't apply to him anymore. And that's when everything fell apart. Ghost's empire starts to crumble the moment he believes he's too smart to lose. He thinks he can outmaneuver Tommy, Angela, Tasha, the feds, and even Tariq. But every move he makes exposes a new weakness. Eventually, the people closest to him turn against him. Even his son doesn't believe in him anymore. This lesson isn't just about crime. It applies to anyone in power. CEOs who ignore regulations, politicians who dismiss opposition, influencers who think their status makes them immune. These are the people who fall the hardest. Thinking you're unbreakable is the fastest way to break. In business, the same pattern plays out. Companies that stop innovating, that ignore customer feedback, that assume their position is safe, they get replaced. Ghost's story reflects this perfectly. He built something strong, but he didn't protect it. He didn't adapt. He just assumed he'd always win. Critics say the writing of power was sometimes inconsistent, but everyone agreed on one thing. Ghost's downfall was believable, because it's the same story we see in real life again and again. Pride becomes blindness, confidence becomes carelessness, power becomes weakness. If you want to win and keep winning, you have to respect the rules, and never forget how quickly everything can change. Lesson 7. Invest in influence, not just income. Ghost didn't just build wealth, he built relationships with people in power. One of the clearest examples was his alliance with Councilman Rashad Tate. While Ghost's street dominance began to weaken, his entry into politics gave him a different kind of leverage. It wasn't just about making money anymore. It was about controlling rooms where real decisions were made. And for a while, those connections gave him the illusion of stability, even as his criminal empire cracks beneath him. This highlights a vital principle. Money can buy you access, but influence keeps doors open even when your fortune fades. Those political ties helped protect him from legal heat and open opportunities that raw income never could. While his enemies targeted his businesses and his street reputation collapsed, he still had people in his corner because of the favors and alliances he had built. In the real world, this is why successful corporations spend millions on lobbying, partnerships, and public relations, not just to sell products, but to shape environments. Leaders who ignore this end up rich but replaceable. Influence, unlike cash, builds ecosystems that support you even in crisis. Ghost didn't fully understand that. He saw politics as an extension of his control, not as a long-term investment. He wanted to use influence, but never surrendered enough to grow with it. That failure cost him. The big takeaway is true power is sustained by the people who vouch for you when things go wrong. You can earn a fortune and still lose everything if no one stands behind you. Invest in people. Build strategic relationships. Strengthen your name beyond your net worth. If you want to build something that lasts, influence will carry you further than any amount of money can. Lesson 8. Legacy comes from values, not violence. Ghost spent his life trying to build a legacy, but by the end, everything he worked for was in ruins. His daughter was gone, his son resented him, his marriage was shattered, and even though his name lived on through his nightclub and political ties, the truth is, his legacy was
on
stained with
some
loss,
scissor.
betrayal, and violence. This is the painful truth power leaves viewers with. Violence may win battles, but it never secures legacies. Ghost used fear, force, and manipulation to climb to the top, but nothing he built could survive without him. When he died, everything fell apart. His empire didn't pass peacefully to his children. It became a war zone. His own son Tariq pulled the trigger. Legacy is not about how much power you hold. It's about the values you leave behind. Great leaders are remembered not just for their victories, but for how they changed people's lives, what they stood for, and who continued their mission after they were gone. Ghost failed in this because he placed his faith in control instead of character. His name evoked fear, not inspiration. In the real world, legacy builders like Steve Jobs, Maya Angelou, or Nelson Mandela are remembered not because they were perfect, but because they left behind a vision others wanted to carry forward. In contrast, people who rise to ruthless ambition may earn headlines. Once they're gone, their names fade because no one wants to carry their torch. Critics of power often pointed out that the show glorified criminality without deeply exploring the costs. Ghost's downfall was more than just plot, it was a cautionary tale. If you build your empire with broken trust and spilled blood, don't expect it to stand without you. So, what kind of legacy do you want to leave? One that crumbles the moment you're gone, or one that grows stronger because others believe in what you built? The difference always lies in the values you choose to live by. Power was never just about drugs, it was about levels. It showed how a man could climb out of the mud, build a brand, play the system, and almost win. Ghost was flawed, but he was brilliant. And if you watched carefully, you saw how the street game, the corporate world, and politics are all connected. It's all strategy, it's all chess. But what made Ghost so dangerous also made him vulnerable. His ambition outpaced his ability to manage loyalty. His desire to play both sides stretched him too thin. And in the end, the people he trusted the most helped bring him down. Still, his rise teaches us real lessons. Build something that lasts. Learn how to move in every room. Watch your circle closely. These aren't just street rules, they're life rules. Now we want to hear from you. Which of Ghost's power moves impressed you the most? And which mistake do you think sealed his fate? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson. Click the video on the screen for some more free game. We'll see you over there.
Everybody got a plan until they get hit in their mouth. Everybody got a plan until they get hit in their mouth. Everybody got a plan until they get hit in their mouth. Everybody got a plan until they get hit in their mouth, for real.
Power. It keeps life running. But in Texas, we know the grid can quit without warning. That's where base comes in. Backup power that kicks in before you even know it's out. Let's kick off.
10 minutes. Let's go.
We keep the lights on and your bills low with the most affordable home backup in Texas. Don't wait for the next outage. Stay powered and save money with Base.
I want to introduce you to this platform called SimilarWeb. They've kindly sponsored this video. It allows me to steal my competitors' data's website traffic, keywords, and anything I need to make sure that I can tweak the copy on my website, the content, or see what marketing channels my competitors are using. So whenever we're looking on the client's site,
Hey!
the website research section, and I go to traffic and engagement. I just paste in the website of any of my competitors. I can also compare my websites.
Okay.
And put another website there as well. And what it'll do
I don't want to play no more.
ranking for the traffic data that I need to see what's working on their websites. So then I can tweak the design of my website and make it more effective when customers land on it. So
that was a blunder. Guys, that was a blunder.
And we can see Expedia is
I don't know.
he got me. It's clearly labeled out with a nice graph. I can scroll down and see the engagement over time, which is really nice. And it gives some other details all here in a nice table. We can see the bounce rate, the page.
Come on, baby. You're that guy. He went.
And if you go to the top corner, I can actually see the ranking. If I go to rank by, I can change it to global or country, and I can see what's more popular. So if I'm designing for an Australian company, let's say, you can see the rank for Expedia is higher than Kayak, so I'll probably use this one because the rank is lower, so it's more popular in Australia. So I'll most likely look at that website and suss out, okay, what's working, what type of copywriting they use, what type of brand colors, and just see the overall layout. I can see it's got clean UI, they have a nice, search bar right at the top, they can look for flights, etc. So with that information, I can easily study my competitors and then make my website better. And then after seeing the traffic, I like to check out marketing channels, which is another great feature they have. It gives me all the channels they're using, if they're using ads, if they're using organic, or if they're using referrals. I can see that all here. So both of these sites are using organic, paid, and direct. People search on Google, and you can see we've got referrals and email, not so much. And we can see all the data, all the biggest drivers. So it just gives you so much data.
That was not a great move, but it's okay.
Now, if you actually want to get the invisible insights from your competitors, I recommend trying SimilarWeb out. You can actually get a 7-day free trial in the description below. I'll put a link. Try it out. This is great if you're working on your own personal website or a client website and you get all that data.
When Elon Musk's company SpaceX launched the rocket Falcon 1, it became one of the only privately funded rockets to go into space. And Elon's rich, so of course it was privately funded. And who can forget the innovations of Tesla? But it turns out this rich bastard and his companies have received at least $38 billion in government contracts, loans, and tax credits. But how does the government pay for contracts, Trap University? Oh, you didn't know? With your tax money, of course. You idiot. I have never paid such close attention to tax money until I became a YouTuber, because when you work a job, all the taxes just automatically get taken out of your check, and you don't even get a chance to miss the money because you never see it in the first place. But when YouTube pays you, you gotta calculate how much of your hard-earned money to give to the federal government. Oh man, bro, I hate paying taxes. Whenever you go to H&R Block and they tell you how much you owe, you start to completely understand tax evasion.
situation. Now look, I'm all for my tax dollars helping education, and police officers, firemen, and paramedics, for sure. But what the hell are we giving Elon $38 billion for? And bro, the United States promised $30 billion to Israel. Like, what? Promise? I can't even get my dog to promise not to steal a slice of pizza off my plate, and I feed and house this man. Now, I know this is nothing new. Rich people benefiting from your tax dollars. Say it ain't so. But I believe some people are completely misled on just how much wealthy people benefit from us.
We won with highly educated. We won with fully educated. I love the fully educated.
Whenever you watch a news clip on YouTube from New York, LA, or Chicago, or even San Francisco, you're bound to see this is what you guys voted for comment. But those people fail to realize that no matter who you vote
Alexa,
for, billions of dollars
turn off the
of
music.
your tax money will go to both a billionaire and a country that commits actual war crimes.
They have just admitted to being a war criminal. Do they give Nobel Peace Prizes to war criminals all the time?
The politicians specialize in convincing people, hey, you see what they're doing over there? We'd never let that happen. Ignoring the fact that either the same thing or far worse is actually happening in your state as well. Like if you look at the news of any Democratic city or state and it's covering drug addicts, people will say this is what they voted for, ignoring that literally in every rural part of America, blue or red state, crackheads are everywhere. It's not just Kensington, Philadelphia. You ever been to rural Oklahoma or Indiana? In just 3 years, Amazon got $44.7 billion from tax profits, but they only paid $1.9 billion in corporate income tax, giving Amazon a tax rate of 4.3%. That's not even an option for you as a taxpayer federally. Even if you move to a state with no income taxes, you still have to pay one of the 7 federal tax rates, with the lowest being 10%. Both parties, the Democrats and Republicans, have been complicit in rich people paying less taxes while also benefiting from people paying taxes. And now I'm convinced that the only reason the Biden administration spent over $100 billion on migrants is because they knew what the next administration had planned. What if I told you that Donald Trump's big beautiful bill cuts $3.8 trillion from tax revenue, partially due to the fact that 6 out of every $10 in tax breaks introduced in this bill will go toward people earning $217,000 a year or more. You don't give something a stupid name like the Big Beautiful Bill unless you're trying to distract people from something. Only 12% of the U.S. even makes more than $200,000 a year. So what you're saying is, I gotta get rich to get a break. Okay. Oh, I see. That's why rich people move to Dubai, because the UAE doesn't have income tax. Wait, Monaco doesn't have income tax? Monaco. Hold on. You talking about $2,700 a month for a studio, Monaco? $3,200 a month for a studio, Monaco? Nah. Y'all got it. Why? And if you don't know what Monaco is, it can easily be found on YouTube under the supercar rich people clickbait videos. This is Monaco. You can't even park at the main casino in Monaco, which is the only reason Monaco still exists. You can't even park there unless you're in a supercar. Y'all don't pay taxes. That's crazy. Did you know that King Charles, King of the United Kingdom, and his son, William, Prince of Wales, are not legally required to pay income tax, but for at least the past 30 years, Charles and his mother have voluntarily paid their taxes. How nice. And these guys get a salary from the government just for being the royal family. And if you're from the UK, I'm sure you already know that you pay their salary, which doesn't include all the money they make on the side. And by the side, I don't mean like an odd job or an investment. William is the Duke of Cornwall. And do you know why that title was worth $1 billion? Because the Duke is legally the owner of about 210 miles worth of land in the United Kingdom. But I know that all of this has been mentioned by every person that's ever made a video, even slightly criticizing the royal family. But damn, bro, Prince Andrew, yes, Jeffrey Epstein's friend Prince Andrew, lives in the Royal Lodge, which is paid for by the state, aka taxpayers. And this is not just a UK problem. Donald Trump was the first billionaire to ever be elected president, and in his first term, he said he would donate his salary, but then when asked for proof, the White House declined to comment. Then, this year, he says that he donated his presidential salary to renovate the White House. I'm the only president to do it. I'm a great guy. Great guy. Yeah, what a donation, bro. You donated your check to renovate the house you're currently living in. So if I pay to replace the cheap ceiling that my landlord put in my house, does that count as me donating my money? Again, we pay for the presidential salary. Joe Biden, while not a billionaire, he is a multimillionaire, and he still accepted his presidential salary, which is $400,000 a year. Our two most recent presidents could have definitely refused the salary. And you might think that's unreasonable, but these people make more money outside of the White House. But, of course, only 3 U.S. presidents have ever declined their salary because they acknowledged that they were already rich. Herbert Hoover, who in today's money would have been worth over $100 million, declined his presidential salary. JFK, who adjusted for inflation, would have had $1 billion today, and George Washington. But George did end up eventually accepting what would have been the equivalent to $900,000 a year in salary. Now, that might have only been $25,000 back then, but it's crazy when you realize that the average guy in 1770s Boston only made about $13 a year. And since we're talking about American history, we might as well cover the fact that when we invade and destroy a country, the government uses tax money to pay for billions of dollars worth of contracts for American contractors to rebuild the country we destroyed. And some will say, oh, at least we're the ones rebuilding it. That's more American jobs. In reality, though, we were all alive during the Iraq War, or at least your parents were. We didn't get paid for it. In fact, we paid for it. Now, more than 70 companies got billions of dollars worth of contracts to rebuild Iraq, and wouldn't you know it, all of these companies also donated money to George Bush's presidential campaign, the president who started the war. So, you see, they paid for the privilege of being paid our tax dollar. Well, I was a child when the Iraq War was happening, so my parents' tax dollars. And I gotta admit, just visiting the Wikipedia page for the Afghanistan war and seeing the phrase Taliban victory will always be crazy. But, I mean, I guess they deserved a W. We came in because we were looking for one guy, and the entire country got destroyed as a result. But can you guess how much this war costs? Like, presently, because we're still paying for the aftermath. $2 trillion.
Damn, boy.
Damn, boy! Anyway, Dick Cheney, former Vice President Dick Cheney, although he stepped down as the CEO of a company called Halliburton because it would have been a conflict of interest, he still held many shares in the company. But Halliburton acquired a company called KBR way back before the war started. And once the invasion of Afghanistan kicked off, KBR was awarded several contracts, including building a new embassy in Kabul and several others, with the total amount of taxpayer money they ended up making being $2.3 billion. So, do you see what happened there? The man who supported and pushed for this war owned major shares in the company that his partner, the president, would award contracts to. But not only that, there were over 70 American companies that were awarded contracts for this war, according to the ICIJ, and nearly 60% of those companies had employees or board members that either worked in or had close ties to the executive branch of government, for both the Democrat and Republican parties. And this should be pretty clear, but just in case it's not, the executive branch is the part of government that the big boys work in, like the president. And since the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan would fall under Republican and Democrat presidents, people close to both of them had their companies awarded these contracts. We're talking at least $8 billion that went to people and companies just because they had connections in government. And don't let all of this make you think that I'm highly upset about where my tax money is going, because I'm not that naive. I know that we have no control over what the U.S. does with the money, and regardless, if I don't agree with something, the government could not care less. We will still pay for whatever they want. I'm just making this point because in America, a lot of people seem to be confused about this, and they point fingers about which president or governor is spending their tax money on something they don't agree with. Just remember, over 400 people in the House of Representatives vote on sending billions of dollars to Israel, a country that many Americans can't even point to on a map. And consistently, out of these 400 people that vote, less than 100 of them vote against sending these billions of dollars. There are a few things you can guarantee with tax money in the United States. It will always pay for contracts that go to the president's friends. It will always go towards the president's salary, even though we haven't had a president that wasn't from a wealthy family since Nixon, which was 51 years ago. And you can always guarantee that we will send money to Israel. And the sooner you accept this, the less disappointed you'll be. Because that's what both parties in every presidential election always agree on, no matter what they disagree on. The only difference is which billionaires in the United States will also get their share. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. I appreciate the support as always, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.
What's that?
Right. Nothing much. Oof. Remember all the time you told me something, you just don't go to sleep and not call me. I said, let me call my baby before I get ready to do it.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Stop being a loser.
Oh, wow.
shall about me.
Babe. Babe. Get clean. What did you do today?
Vibe out with the homies.
What?
We was vibing with the homies. The homer roamers. Cool. Vibing. Did some videos. Chill. Edit.
Oh, what you edit?
This is a little workout video. Nothing too crazy. Oh, she did. I don't understand why people do that. It's weird.
Do what?
They don't follow you and follow you back.
It was an accident.
Nah, it's no accident.
I don't know how I accidentally pressed unfollow.
Yeah, you good? Shake your dreads. Ladies. Shake your dreads. You heard that one before?
I only heard the song.
Nah, it's like, they like, shake your dreads. And he like, ladies.
I haven't heard that one.
Shake your dreads. Type shield, type lady. Ladies. There's so much bro. It's so much pictures and content from yesterday. It's crazy.
I'm trying to get every angle for you.
I'm not even talking about just for you. I'm talking about photographers and.
Oh yeah, they was. You see, homeboy almost fell, or no, he did fall. Trying to get the shot for you.
Like he did fall. I'm scared of him.
Goodness, and then got back up there. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, if that happened, I would have been like, okay, yeah, no, I'm just not gonna get that shot. Like, we good? We don't need it that bad. He said, okay, somebody just hold it.
Yeah, nah, for real.
That's some serious dedication.
Yeah, he wanted to do it.
Who really wants that shot?
I ain't gonna lie, you talk like yo poppy.
Me?
Yeah.
Like I don't be having nothing to say?
Nope.
You know, sometimes I really do have a lot to say, and then other times I'm like, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I can engage in a conversation.
That girl ain't got nothing to say tonight.
But I can engage. I got you in that engagement.
That sounds just like y'all combo. This is sick. That girl is real. Yeah, I done did this. Well, that's good, baby. I'm like, what else?
What else do you say that I don't know?
Well, that's good, baby. I'm glad you're doing good.
That sounds like an old person.
That's how he sound.
Ah!
I'm like, dang. But I respect it, though. I'm glad y'all talk. I got 53 views. That's the most views I had in a month.
Period. Growth.
Yeah, I ain't look. I ain't listening to you no more.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either, because I don't know what I just did. That was... Oh my gosh, that makes me so sad anytime I think. I'm like, what are you talking to me? Good night, I love you too. I'm thinking about that a lot. I'm like, dang, that gave some advice I thought was good. End up messing up your momentum.
So I'm really not even gonna listen to your TikTok views. Be quiet.
You know what? I respect that.
Just hush.
Valid reasons.
Hush your mouth.
You have valid reasons to not listen. Okay, hang on, Shaw. Can you go on Mama's side? Because I gotta take a shower. Right. Okay.
How you gonna take a shower?
You hang around Serena too often.
How you gonna take a shower with your phone? Girl, go take a shower. You holding. You just like a big sibling. You not even in the shower. Talking about I gotta take a shower. What the hell?
Yeah, I do. What he say about me? He ain't say nothing about
I didn't say nothing about your big forehead.
Charlotte, you gotta go with something else. That's the only one. I need you to.
Yeah, that ain't you lame because you say one thing. You need to go. Never mind. I'm not gonna say what you. What she just said? What she said?
She said, Humpty Dumpty.
Hey, Charlotte. Hey, you lucky. Look, I don't even know if I can say it, so I'm just gonna let you make it. Anyways.
We stuttered. You can't say nothing.
No, I'm just trying to spare your feelings. That's all.
I ain't got no feelings.
Right. You gonna be crying tonight after this.
I don't cry.
I can't believe he said that.
I don't cry.
You better put some deodorant on. You 13 now.
Oh yeah, because when you come to the house, I be smelling your musty armpits.
Nah, that's your sister's.
Jordan, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Jordan?
She said she smelled my musty armpits. I said, nah, that's your real.
Wow. Okay, Jordan. Okay, Jordan.
That's the only one that be musty.
Ain't nobody musty over here.
So I see where Charlotte got it from.
Wow. Jordan, what do you think? Dang, girl, it means you need to wash your face better. So, no, this is not a conversation time.
In your face, crusty. Ew.
Yo, too. What did Chris say? He said, is that a bandit on your head? I said, no. What is it? He said, I said, no. He said, what is it? I said, it's a pig patch.
Alright, T.
He started talking about Slayer's face. Wait, what's wrong with it? Okay, I'm
Rudderby?
gonna cut the cameras and go on mute so I can take a shower.
Bye-bye. Just call me back. Adios.
Okay, bye-bye.
Love it, see. Kusala. It's your boy coming in. Eat the bride. Ooh la la. Ooh papa. Everybody know we gonna ball. Ball. We're gonna ball. Oh. I messed up. I didn't know where to go. Ah. Tongue got me. What's up? I do not know Hindi. Is it recording? Hold on. Appreciate you. What up, what up, what up? Oh, this is my videos. You watch this one. I kind of like this one.
Oh, yeah. They taught us to grab the horn, grab the thing, and put your legs up, you start swinging. And then, bro, that was fun because we listened, pressing the line, pushing the grid. He was flying across. So the first one was cool. You got a little good one after that, did you? Then it was like one go long. We got that one that we went back up. And then we started going high. And the zip line started getting longer. And then we get like, here. That was just crazy. It was a race. I put my hand in there and I'm ready. Like, you know, that's what I do. I race. And it's for real. She over there plotting on me. They say count down for 3. 3, 2, ah! I see Sherelle going on 2. 3, 2, 1, go! What a crazy experience. So she won the race down there. I ain't gonna lie, when I was up there, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I got the experience. It's like, keep going, you got one more. Like, I don't want to do the whole experience. I already did it too. Like, I'm good. It's like an after party. Once the party's done, like, I don't need to go to the after party. I'm good.
I don't need to go to the after
They
party.
took me to the after party. It was the last one. We went, it was like almost the same route, then we went the other way. We had to climb up so we could jump off. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie. They was like, you got
That was a crazy experience. I can't lie.
I was like, ah! And my feet touched the ground safely. That was fun though. That was fun. Cause seeing Sherelle like, girl, I can't save you now.
Can't save her.
Again, would recommend group activity, family activity, any activity. Then there was like the obstacle course in the air, and I was like, hold on, like. I don't know how people do these movies. Like you see those videos where people like climbing in the movies, like, oh, it's not that hard. Nah, that's hard. So yeah, I agree. I recommend all boyfriends get treated like this. So often we gotta pay for everything. We don't get treated, and then we go on dates just like for her for real. You like care on the date, of course, but it's just like you make sure she like it. So when you get on a date, the roles are reversed. Like let me make sure he like it. Let me make sure he feeling good. You know, it's a good balance for us. You know, the 3 months day, I'm looking forward to it, so I don't mind taking her on her dates. I know at the end of these 3 months, I'm gonna get it taken care of for real. So guys, fellas, if we gotta do, make sure they take you on some dates. Because it's gonna try to make you feel welcome, make you feel cared for, make you feel like what you're doing is worth it. And you just not giving, but you are receiving as well. So yeah.
Oh snap.
I think stuff like this, that we keep going. Like these are like, it's not small, it's definitely like a medium one. Like, you know, everybody, I'm gonna be $1 million. It's not worth it. I'm gonna be then you do something like this for free. Like, all I gotta do is post. Like, oh, this can't be my life. But you know, like, but like, why not cheat? So, now, why not that? Like, look at it. Yeah.
You know, if someone cares for me, I need to kick in. I need to continue to chase my dreams and just like influence your day, you know what I'm saying? So continue to chase my dreams. Like this life is possible, so I just need to keep going for it.
also that, you know, she loves me, I love her. It's always good to be keeping in love one another. Yeah, let's take time to do yourself on the next person. The cool vibe, you know what I'm saying? They got all the memories for you. Whatever y'all forget me, you know, yeah, you can take them, you know.
What's up, y'all? They want to good. They want to good. Hold on. What's up, y'all? They want to good. They want to good. Hold on. J Book. Hey, man. It's Noah in Houston for real. Yes, they will. Look at the snow there. Bro, I've never got to wear a big jacket today. What a time to be alive. Look how much snow. Dog, it feel like winter. Going for real. Uh-oh. This guy got me a D. I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't think. I'm sorry. Yes.
You know how cool it is to watch her own videos? Like, that's crazy, bro. We're just going on a watch me marathon. Why not? I love a good vlog, so we about to watch the vlog playlists. Nice to get lucky.
What kind of ritual is this? What the hell? I guess we ain't late. Hey, dude! What up, man? Hey, man. I'm like, you ready today, man? Yeah, give me that. Oh! I'm walking today, man. Hey, what up, bro? Hey, man, we out here. Llego para la presión, ando pesones que puede
Dala, dala.
What's up, my guy?
Wow, what a time. Hey, the new session. Stay tuned.
lot of adversity. My heart broke.
What are we feeling with the vibes?
The vibes is up right now. I'm ready to turn up, bro. I know once I see it, it's up, bro. Hey, man. Whole time, man. Day in the life. Got Sherelle behind the ones and twos for real. And we on the way to Sam Houston, bro. We vlogging this because, like, we're about to get it in times 10, okay, bro. It's going to be live the whole time. You know, we got to get our church music in, man. That's the only way to
Did
go.
you just try to do that to church music?
Hey, bro. That's how you get to 16.
Yeah, sir. Okay, how I'm feeling? I'm excited because they booked me. I didn't feel like last week I was like 25% ready. This week I feel like I'm 50% ready with all my cues. But mentally, I'm 100%. I'm ready to turn up, bro. Once you get in the zone, bro, music good. Got all the speakers, man. So we about to run it up, bro. Okay. I feel like
Gucci Man in 2006?
I feel like I'm Gucci Man in 2006. Diamonds on my. But y'all.
We just got a husband. We had a good talk. Worship still going, man.
Sing it.
But yeah, man, we made it. By Lord's grace. Only 6 minutes away, man. We about to get active, man. He's about to get lit, man. About to introduce a new DJ to Shnay. You know what I'm saying?
If I had to say my best investment, it would be this way. Top tier. I remember I was singing. My friend was in choir, and I was singing, and then my voice kept changing. And I thought that was good. He's like, bro, you gotta stay in one key, bro. I'm like, I care for you.
You care for G.
I love you. He was like, bro.
We out here. This is Free Dreams and Nightmares. Me beforehand, I'm going to get tore up tonight. DJ Book gonna get us right. You know, Friday gonna get us right tonight. Most definitely, it's about to be turn.
I'm so excited for our party that we're hosting for the first time. Yes, it's gonna be turn. About to be a movie in here.
DJ Book, the party hasn't started yet, but we're winding down, getting closer to it. What are we feeling? What are the vibes? What we think?
I think the vibes is up right now. I think everybody excited, no cap. And feeling good. Feel like I'm looking good, you know what I'm saying? Feel good, look good. Hey, it's all about this. I ain't got a haircut, I sure look good. Yeah, shit. I might take off this shirt. How you feel about this?
Really good, really excited. This is my first time seeing DJ Book like back in the game in a minute. I'm really excited to see what the vibes is tonight. So,
Wow. That was a year ago.
So I'm up for work. I'm about to get a stretch session in. I'm going to Black Swan Yoga. I like to do this after work because I'm right downtown and I get a chance to get a vibe and a good vibe. Check this out. Porsche for the big Black Swan Yoga for the. I like to get my notes right. Okay. I'm in the journey, no cap. I got my. I have like 100 you make sure so I'm definitely wearing those for like 5 years, no cap. I wish I could see your face. Ovi. Good vibes.
Want to invite me into Padre. She called me an old woman. You hate to see it. She called me an old man for real. Am I not cool enough? Nah.
I definitely didn't get invited.
That was forced.
We're complaining about his teammates. He's not on the team no more.
Huh?
Guys, this is Seppi, a top tier hater.
Pray for us.
You see me out here with our teammates. I said, you're not my teammate.
SCA for real.
always be super tall.
I think I'm talking to y'all. So we good.
Do you even know what it takes?
Wait, give me. Do you know what it takes? He said determination.
You got you. He's been talking about vlogging.
You talking
He ain't posted one yet.
Hey man, I'm with my boy Sam Pay, man. We're in the building.
He's moving camera too
Why
much.
everybody back here?
He might take a picture.
Just got off of work. I got off work a couple times. Went to SCA. The vibes was up. I got to see my teammates. It's a good vibe. Now I'm watching Love is Blind. That's all my books I got. And this is like 24 for real. Like. Round 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, sir. I literally never seen anyone ever. My boy Don is killing me. Let me get this right. Hey.
What do y'all care about?
Well, sorry about that. We do. I do care about the walk like a sick.
I don't know how to live with a walking.
So I pulled back up to U of H track and field. Like, I remember people like, I used to be out here. I used to really be out here. Got my boy. Beautiful scene for real.
Yeah, what's the name? What's the last name?
Hey, Meditation Monday, you see the vibes. Hey, man, vlogging for real. Talk to it.
You know what the right decision is? Decrease market prices, increase campus safety, make sure your voice is heard. Those 4 all coups.
Hey, turn it up for show. I got that drip up on, swagging on the floor. Woo. Get it in, twin. Alyssa, say hi. We got y'all the cut for real. Oh, she making no church for real. She making no. Do the Simmer walk. Ooh. Turn it up. Come on, Jacoby, do the Simmer walk. Bow. Dusky. Julio. Do the Simmer walk. Act the Fulio. Bow. Work it out. Work. Robbie hit the Sigma walk. Act the Fulio. Y'all know that song?
Act the Fulio.
Robbie, give me.
Do the Simmer walk, nigga.
Hey, she tried to run away. Uh-oh. Turn up. That was the blaze. All right, Michaela. Nastasia. Hit the Simmer walk for real. Uh-oh. Yo, man. It's boy J Book. Yo, man. It's boy J Book. I want to do a little vlog in the behind the scenes of All Like a Signal. I'm on the way. Got it on for real. You know what I'm saying? Got the haircut. It's on my index finger. You on the way to U of H to see the show, man. I'll show y'all the vibes of this. Okay? How you feel? Your stress levels up? You happy? Excited? What's up? Look out the fit on. I'll take it out.
I'm happy that the show is coming together. The girls have been working very hard.
Do the speed.
It's been a long time coming, bro. Really working hard.
We some prepared.
I can be emotional too.
Yeah, bro. It's serious over the people. No, I'm not. Uh-oh.
This one I used to edit.
to my comment section. This shit weird, but I got nuts. Yo, man, see us.
What's up? Good night. Big head girl. Hey girl wanna go to sleep. Hey girl wanna go to sleep like she a sleeper. Stop it.
Right. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Niggas who don't sleep for real don't know what that means for real. But I sleep for real. So I'm a sleeper. I'm a sleeper weeper.
Oh, wow. So did you make me a sleeper? Or was I always...
I always been a sleeper weeper.
So, like, did I get influenced by you, or was I already a sleeper?
You got your own brain, sis. You answer that question. Oh wow. I just want to say thank you for what's the name? Editing all my vlogs.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy to do that for you. You're one of my favorite clients.
That means a lot. That vlog, that November vlog.
Which one? Like, what was in it?
Whenever I went to see Dawn, the Gamma probate.
Yeah, I remember. Those your favorites?
I'm gonna change the title. I would put like UH Gammas, UH football, trip to Washington, and I'm put month in my life.
Okay.
November vlog. Cause I'm like, bro, that was a good vlog. I really I say month in my life November vlog, and I have the stuff behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks better. Wow. Dang, that was nah, life will literally pass you by if you just let it. It's almost January.
It's like what Myron says. We don't get, it's called the time won't pass anyways.
That's what we had went to the party with Kayla and them. Dang, bro had went to jail and everything.
The fact that you bring that up every time.
Cause that was crazy.
Like, dang, was that the highlight of your night?
It was really a delight. That was a low light for me. Cause I'm like, dang, like he gonna be there for a minute. I think it's so crazy how we even got the DJ the events. Huh?
Said them connections. You didn't even know what you was doing. You just knew you need to connect.
Nah, for real. Olivia's so funny. How you doing? Gang, gang, gang. Okay. Wow. Let me turn on my live.